Hi, I'm Magnus. Recently I made a video about this workbench, and as I promised, I want to add more things to it. So up next, adding a vise.
I wanted to add a vise to one of the short ends and make sure it was flush to the top. That's why I decided to trim off one edge with my track saw. Then it was time to unbox my new vise and measure where to place it. With the jigsaw it was easy to create a recess in the frame to make room for the hardware. To be able to assemble the vise, I had to add an extra crossbeam to the frame, and I used the offcut to line it up on the bottom side. A couple of quick clamps held it in place while I drove in some screws, both from the front and the sides. Then it was time to add the hardware, and I used the quick clamps once again to hold it in place while adding some screws. First two screws at the bottom that I left a bit loose to have some wiggle room when I added two more screws in the front. Then I could add the two remaining screws at the bottom as well as tighten the ones that I had left loose before. I continued to use construction lumber for this workbench, and I know it's far more common to use hardwood for a vise. But I like to experiment and also prefer to have dents in my vise rather than have damage to the piece that I'm working on. After cutting two oversized pieces, I went over to my jointer to clean out one surface of each board. I then switched to planer mode to get two nice and parallel faces on the pieces. Also note my experimental dust collection setup. I still not have a fence for the jointer, so I used my sliding table saw to clean the two remaining surfaces. Then my SD card decided to quit the company, so I lost all the footage of the remaining steps, but here's the final result. Then it was just to make some space for my new work table. By the way, the sawhorses I've been using is of J. Bates design. These are very sturdy and I can really recommend them. The vise I'm using is made from cast iron and has a quick release function. And I think this will be used a lot in the future. Thanks for watching!